And hey, we are live. We are live. Let me do a little sound check with my tablet. We are live. Let me do a little sound check with my tablet. All right, it's sounding okay. It is sounding okay. All right, it's sounding okay. It is sounding okay. What up, Thurman? All right. What up, Thurman? Let me turn my tablet down. Looks like the sound is okay. All right. That's that we coming, that spooky music. We coming to get you. Pause. All right, now let's get at it. It's a new sheriff in town, and he goes by the name of Chief X. We've caught red-handed an individual. Before I go, type 8 if you can hear me well. I'm on my mic today, not the headset. So go ahead and type 8 if you can hear me well in the chat. Yes, ma'am, we got the beautiful Rashonda Hayward. Just does her job magnificently. Right? All right, we see them H. We see them H. So, what we have in the title, it says, Smash Rockwell deserves prison for intellectual treason. And I'm going in on Black Egypt logically destroyed. And I'm going to play a gentleman's video that I played maybe a few years ago. So what's happening, everybody in the chat? YouTubers, right? We have an individual named Smash Rockwell who has run afoul of the law. I'm the chief of police. I'm the chief of this cyber village. And I have a duty to arrest, check, and hold people accountable for their evil and their wrongdoing, especially treason. Just happened to be carrying my department issue weapon today and doing my job as the chief for a person who's run afoul of the law named Smash Rockwell. Now, I'm going to have fun today. I said I just want to make a video. I just want to clown around and have fun, right? And what we have here is a failure to communicate, right? So Chief X is going to clear it up for you and communicate properly. Because Smash Rockwell has failed to communicate. He's run afoul of the law. He's committed treason, which is punishable by death. Okay? What do you mean he committed intellectual treason, Chief X? He committed a crime against humanity and used artificial intelligence to deceive and lie to the people. Therefore, he committed a crime against humanity, against the black man and the black woman of America. It's a federal crime because we are interstate people and we have interstate conversations. He committed a federal crime. First off, let me read the punishment for treason. Let me share my screen. And we're going to read the punishment for treason. Treason. The laws of treason in the United States of America. We having fun today. Penalty under federal law. Penalty is under U.S. Code Title 18. The penalty is death, or not less than 5 years imprisonment, with a minimum fine of $10,000 if not sentenced to death. I'm going for the death sentence. Or maybe if the jury has a kind heart, they may just want him to do what? This 5 years in prison. Not less than 5 years imprisonment. That means Smash Rockwell cannot come on YouTube until he serves his 5 years. And then after serving his 5 years, he must come back, bend the knee, and apologize, and will be on parole. But we're going for the death penalty here, right? So this is what his punishment is. Under U.S. Code Title 18, the penalty is death for treason. What's up, Ricardo? Right? What kind of treason did he do, Chief X? He lied to the people. Right now, we're going to go into it right now. Let me share my screen. Smash Rockwell makes this video using AI technology. AI can have you write up something and enter it in the app and things like that. And it will read whatever you tell it to read, or whatever you input, whatever words you input, it'll read it in a human voice. And it will sound all professional. Let's listen to the beginning of what he did. Let's go.
This is the test that proves Chekonta Diop was correct about melanin levels in Egyptian mummies. This is the test that proves Chekonta Diop was correct about melanin levels in Egyptian mummies.
This is a video he made that's 3 minutes long. He wrote that, and AI spoke it. So he manipulated people as if some white man was explaining something to the people regarding Chekonta Diop in the melanin test. Let's continue.
This is the test that proves Chekonta Diop was correct about melanin levels in Egyptian mummies. Determination of optimal rehydration, fixation, and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues. Determination of optimal rehydration, fixation, and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues. Determination of optimal rehydration, fixation, and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues.
Pause. So this is reading an article, but he preferenced it because the article never mentioned nothing about Sheikh Diop. He blended that. Hold on, this thing is thinking.
This is the test that proves Chekonta Diop was correct about melanin levels in Egyptian mummies.
Pause. He added that. And then he added the text from an article. And let's show you the article. This article right here. It's plenty of them. It says determination of optimal rehydration, fixation, and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissue. Let's just be clear. Let's hear it.
Determination of optimal rehydration, fixation, and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues. Methods for histologic determination of optimal rehydration, fixation, and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues.
Pause. Now, Chief X. Why would he combine that? Let's just look at the article real quick before I move on. This is it right here. Determination of optimal rehydration, fixation, and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues. Okay? This article has nothing to do with no goddamn melanin test or no goddamn Sheikh Anta Diop. This is an abstract about it. And the video is basically going to read this in a human voice. During excavation headed by the German Institute for Archaeology, let's watch and listen.
A.M. Makota and Enver Marin.
That's the article I just put up that he has on the screen and made a video with. It has nothing to do with Sheikh Anta Diop. It has nothing to do with a melanin test. So I don't know why he introduced it as saying this is the test that proves Sheikh Anta Diop right. It had nothing to do with what Sheikh Anta Diop did. Listen.
During an excavation headed by the German Institute for Archaeology,
okay, it says during an excavation, right? It's this article right here, during an excavation, right, headed by German Institute. It's this abstract word for word that he plays. Now, this is what they do now, and to be tricky, and this is the intellectual treason. Let's write. This is what he does. Now, Ankh exposed him for bullshitting to people, but Ankh didn't thoroughly go through what he actually did. So I want to clarify what he actually did. I was going to expose him before Ankh did, but Ankh beat me to it. Soon as he made a video, maybe about 4 days ago, he took that video down. I don't know if you guys remember. He had like a 4-5 hour live stream. He took down because I came in the comment thread towards the end of the video saying this is that AI technology and that bullshit. Then he started calling me dumb, getting all hyped and emotional, and he got nervous and shit because Chief X came on and busted him out. And this is why he took down that video, people. Because I said at the end of the video, I typed in the chat, I'm about to use this stuff and expose you. So he took the video down so I won't go through the video and beat him up with his own words. He took that video down. You remember about 4 days ago, y'all? I make niggas take shit down. If you didn't know why he took it down, it's because he feared Chief X. But lo and behold, I'm here. Now, let's read what this says. So you can understand what people are about to do to you guys. And the first person to do it to you was Smash Rockwell. He had to be ashamed of himself for committing intellectual treason like that. And trying to make you think that article was about Sheikh Anta Diop and some goddamn melanin test. First of all, there is no goddamn melanin test. That's pseudoscience. There's no proof, there's no results of any melanin test that Sheikh Anta Diop ever did. So people just need to shut the fuck up about it, really. Now, it says beyond human. It sounded just like a human, right? Sound real good. Beyond human, the latest AI voiceover technology. how AI voiceover technology is reshaping the way we hear voices and can transform your content strategy. That was Smash Rockwell's content, and his strategy was to use AI technology on your ass and fool you into thinking that article and that white man was talking about Sheikh Anta Diop and trying to prove him right. He's gone this far because he's desperate. He has a strategy for his content, and that's using AI technology. Okay. How realistic are AI voiceovers? Your video might offer a stunning visual representation of your brand, but if the voiceover doesn't do justice to the visuals, all that effort goes to waste. In this blog, we'll explore the latest advances in artificial intelligence, voiceover technology, and how it can significantly improve your video content with a high-quality voiceover track. That's what this is. A high-quality voiceover track regarding these visuals he put up.
Cairo, at the tombs of the nobles in Thebes West, Upper Egypt, 3 types of tissues from different mummies were sampled to compare 13 well-known rehydration methods for mummified tissue with 3 newly developed methods. Furthermore,
Pause. These are the visuals. This is the AI voiceover technology. Now, the man
fixatives were tested with each of the rehydration.
The man talking is only reading this article, the abstract. Verbatim, word for word. Smash is going out bad. This is shameful. This is pathetic. And niggas need to call him on it. People have no integrity. Let's continue. Where were we? I'm reading about the AI technology, what he did. To significantly improve your video content with high quality voiceover tracks. I want everybody to see this. Okay? Now, AI voiceover technology is based on machine learning algorithms that convert text into speech in real time. So that text to speech in real time. It converted the text of that article I showed you into speech in real time. That's why it sounded so professional and so good. But you can tell, you can write whatever or input any writing for the man to do a voiceover track too. And add your own shit. Whether you're creating marketing videos, that's what he did. He marketed a video to fool you. Whether you're creating marketing videos, e-learning modules, or any other type of video content, AI voiceovers can help you create more engaging and an immersive experience for your audience. For the gullible people, the audience, listening to the bullshit. There are different types of AI voiceover technology, including synthetic voices, text-to-speech, AI voices, and voice assistants. These technologies can be used for a range of applications, from simply commands on automated messages to answering complex questions using natural language processing. The technology has come a long way since pre-recorded words were pieced together to create robotic-sounding audio. They've gotten better. It don't sound robotic no more. AI is a motherfucker. Today, AI voiceover technology can replicate the natural speech patterns and intonations of human voice actor. That motherfucker sounded good. Let's just hear about 5 seconds of it, how good it sounded again. Hold on.
This is the test that proves Cheikh Anta Diop was correct about melanin levels in Egyptian mummies. determination of optimal rehydration, fixation and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues, A.M. Makota and M. Vermeeren.
That shit sound good, don't it, y'all?
During an excavation headed by...
Now, when you go to the actual article, right here, here's the abstract. The word melanin is nowhere in this piece right here. Nowhere in this piece in the abstract. The name Cheikh Anta Diop is nowhere here in this little article piece right here. Nowhere. What is Smash talking about? Why would he intentionally try to confuse you and blend those wordings in this AI technology and commit intellectual treason like that? Why would he do that? Let me tell you why. Chief X is a phrase in boxing called when you cut the ring off on somebody. Say I got Muhammad Ali dancing around the ring, right? He's moving around. He's sticking and moving. He's sticking and moving, getting away from me. And you got Joe Frazier coming. Joe Frazier's cutting the ring off so Ali can't move much. He's trying to corner him. And he's cutting the ring so he can land that left hook. Joe Frazier had the best left hook ever in heavyweight boxing history. So what Chief X has been doing, he's been cutting the ring off these niggas. Putting them in uncomfortable positions. Forcing them to capitulate or go to the lengths of doing deceitful shit like this intellectual treason that he did. Why did he do it? They're getting desperate. Chief X already flipped with supposedly his arch enemy, the God Killer, Brother Ankh, a.k.a. Bobby Banger. Chief X has flipped him and knocked him out already. He woke up from being knocked out, bending a knee, and begging Chief X to lay off me. You win, Chief X. You're right, Chief X. He has to agree now. Ankh has capitulated and agreed. Now, Smash Rockwell has seen Ankh has capitulated. He's the Lone Ranger hanging on now. Garfield even capitulated. Garfield knows Chief X is right. Garfield agrees with Chief X. No, I'm sorry. He's not the Lone Ranger. We still got Reggie. We're going to flip Reggie sooner or later. But Smash Rockwell has seen Ankh capitulate and bend the knee. Let's show it. Where we at? So we're going to play Ankh in his own words, bowing down and submitting to what Chief X broke down 2.5 years ago, Black Egypt Debunked. Before I made that video, in a subsequent video called Black Egypt Debunked, the final nail in the coffin I made a few months ago, nobody in the entire conscious community, I didn't say academia, the world of academia, nobody in the so-called conscious community ever said the Egyptians are not black or white until Chief X did. This is my whole point. I don't know what Ankh's been fighting me on. Let's listen to him. But first, he goes in on Diop and admits the Black Egypt hypothesis has been destroyed and beat up. This bothers Smash Rockwell. So he went to the length to do AI videos and completely try to fool his followers. But let's listen to Ankh.
They quote unquote Black Egypt hypothesis, which is a discredited hypothesis. Now I said it. I said it because the experts said it.
What? Now, Diop has been
praise the quote unquote Black Egypt hypothesis, which is a discredited hypothesis. Black Egypt hypothesis, which is a discredited hypothesis. Black Egypt hypothesis, which is a discredited hypothesis. Now,
oh my God, this is all I've been saying.
Pause. You heard it out the horse's mouth. This is why Smash is nervous and going through these tricks. He's seeing people starting to agree with Chief X. He knows I'm right, but he's trying to hold on. Let's hear some more of what Aunt got to say.
flopping on the Diop got beat up on that shit, so I don't even know why you brought that up. Flopping on the Diop got beat up on that shit, so I don't even know why you brought that up. He got beat breaks off with that shit you just mentioned, bro. I don't know why you brought that up. He got beat breaks off with that shit you just mentioned, bro. Everybody, rewind the conversation we get.
This is Ankh and Smashwell having a conversation and bothered with each other. Smash is bothered because Ankh has capitulated to Chief X.
Man, that's not true, why you be saying that?
Get beat up on
see,
that.
you be flip-flopping on that too much. Some days you come out
Now, see,
in that character.
Everybody, rewind the conversation we get a chance.
Man, that's not true, why you be saying that?
Get beat up on
See,
that.
you be flip-flopping on that.
Breaks off with that. Beat up on that shit. So
Egypt hypothesis. This is what Ankh is saying. I'm not making this up. I'm playing his words. Let's hear him again.
Flopping on the
Diop got beat up on that shit, so I don't even know why you brought that up. He got beat breaks off with that shit you just mentioned, bro. Everybody, rewind the conversation we get a chance.
Man, that's not true, why you be saying that?
Get beat up on
See,
that.
you be flip-flopping on that too much.
Now, Ankh do flip-flop, depending on who he's talking to, but he went in because when he gets angry and someone challenges him, he gets honest sometimes. So this is a time he got real honest. Right? Let's continue on. Let's hear it out some mouth some more. Let's go.
When the experts
Black or white?
Now, here go Corey trying to tell people this is what we've been saying for a long time. And Ankh has to co-sign him. Ankh has to bow down now to Chief X, Corey, and Sheffrin. Listen.
And then watch Ankh admit it.
listen, when the experts and every single person on the panel has heard this, and we've discussed this for 3 years, the experts have already said they are neither black nor white.
Well, hold on real quick, because I'm just saying.
Pause it. Tell them again, Corey. Hold on.
Black experts on the panel has heard this, and we've discussed this for 3 years.
For 3 years, we've discussed this.
The experts have already said they are neither black nor white.
Well, hold on real quick, because I'm just saying Diop got to break it off.
No,
hold on.
It's convoluting the conversation.
Now, that was Corey talking. Corey agrees with Chief X that the Egyptians were neither black nor white. Now watch Ankh co-sign this shit. Because he's arguing with Smash Rockwell, he flip-flops when he wants to. But here we go.
Hey, Corey, come on, Corey. You got to help me out here, Corey. You're not helping me out, Corey.
He's begging Corey, help him out, Corey, because he's going against Smash Rockwell. He's trying to team up and get Corey on his side. Now, we've been trying to get Ankh to get real. But here we go.
I've never said what you said. Hey, Corey, come on, Corey. You got to help me out here, Corey. You're not helping me out, Corey. I've never said what you said I said. I always said that they wasn't black or white, yo. That's my whole argument. But
what? That's your whole argument, that the Egyptians are neither black nor white, Ankh? Well, why don't you just say you agree with Chief X? Let's hear him again.
There's a reason. Corey, come on, Corey. You got to help me out here, Corey.
Now he's asking Corey, he's only in change.
I'll get the two cradle there. Yeah, you need to say cool to do it. He'll come over here and do a masterful job. Confuse everybody up and have us all over the place. Hey, Corey, come on, Corey. You got that it wasn't black or white, yo. That's my whole. Corey, I've never said what you said I said. I always said that it wasn't black or white, yo. That's my whole argument. I've never said what you said I said. I always said that it wasn't black or white, yo. That's my whole argument. I've never said what you said I said. I always said that it wasn't black or white, yo. That's my whole argument. But it's the
Damn.
Pause. Ankh says they're not black or white. Sheikh Anta Diop's Black Egypt hypothesis has been thoroughly debunked. And he told everybody that Diop got beat up on that shit. Diop is known for, in this conscious community, for lack of a better word, is for the Black Egypt hypothesis. That's it. He ain't known for much shit else. Keep that shit real. That's the only thing he was mainly used for in this community. His linguistics sucked. Let's just, can we be honest? Because he pushed that and lost his argument with the world of academia, now people are seeing the light. People are now seeing the light. You heard, Ankh. So, this is why Smash Rockwell has run afoul of the law, committed intellectual treason, because he's desperate. The walls are closing in on him. His buddy has capitulated. Garfield has capitulated. The only one standing is him and Reggie. The punishment for treason under the U.S. Code Title 18, the penalty is death, or not less than 5 years imprisonment. You going to jail, Smash. You're going to jail. Any person convicted of treason against the United States, the black man and woman, also forfeits the right to hold public office in the United States or in the conscious community. He no longer can hold public office in the conscious community and be anyone of note. He's been demoted. Wait up, hold on. Somebody talking crazy in the chat. I guess y'all having your own little back and forth. Oh, Gina A is look like she's bothered. Well, Gina A says she hasn't heard me flip anyone. You just heard Ankh flip. Gina A more than likely hasn't watched my videos. I dare anyone to go to my video called Black Egypt Debunked, the Final Nail in the Coffin. Not the first one I made 2.5 years ago. Black Egypt Debunked, the Final Nail in the Coffin. I dare anyone to play that and go through it and prove anything in that 3-hour presentation wrong. You can't. Matter of fact, I got $100 on if to give to anyone who can prove any sentence I said in that 3-hour presentation wrong. They get it. I'm the goddamn cyber chief around here. You think they call me chief for nothing? I'm the police chief. I'm a goddamn agent. I told you I'm a goddamn agent. And we're coming for you, buddy. Now, don't make this harder than it has to be, Smash. Give up peacefully. Turn yourself in. Oh boy, this is funny. This is funny. Yeah. So Gina, go watch that video, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, these niggas had me fooled. Thank you, Chief X." What you say, Thurman? Throw him in there with Brother Polite. Treason! Listen to what I'm telling you, fam. Listen to what I'm telling you. Now, people take this shit lightly. See, I'm for black folk, but I don't like someone intentionally deceiving black folk. I used to tell people, all them people I used to expose and shit, right? I said, I don't come from people. Only people I come from are people who are scamming and people who are intentionally and purposely miseducating black people on purpose for their personal agenda. And this is what Smash Rockwell done. He purposely put an AI video together to make you think that was about some melanin test. There is no melanin test. You get 100, you can't find one. The only results you can find is possibly on this Blackology page or this Afrocentric website. It's not even an academic website, where people just wrote down some shit, you know, trying to sound like Sheikh Diop had it going on and was right. Some old bullshit. You cannot find no melanin test done by Sheikh Diop. Matter of fact, watch this. This is how pseudo a melanin test is. There is no such thing as a melanin dosage test. First off the rip, let's get that clear. People for decades have been believing that there is such a thing called a melanin dosage test. Watch this. Hold on. One second. One second. Let's just do this. Come on, pop up. Let's just do this. All right. Let's do this. Let's just go to Wikipedia, which is right here. I typed in melanin dosage test. You see? I'm going to hit search. Nothing comes up. Search results. I got melanin dosage test right here, right? Nothing comes up. Did you mean Melanie Dowagger test? What? The page melanin dosage test does not exist. What? Then they give you a definition of melanin down here, but there's nothing called a melanin dosage test. What the hell is everybody talking about? Niggas for 30 years been claiming that there's a such thing called a melanin dosage test. No such thing exists. No such terminology in science at all. It's pseudoscience talk and some fuck shit niggas made up. Not only is there no such thing called a melanin dosage test, you can't even find any results of a melanin dosage test. Crazy. now that I did all that and showed and proved this intellectual treason, but just let me play a little of the video. Hold on real quick, y'all. Just so you can understand a little bit deeper.
Mummies. Determination of optimal rehydration, fixation and staining methods for histological and immunohistochemical analysis of mummified soft tissues, A.M. Makota and M. Vermeeren. During an excavation headed by the German Institute for Archaeology, Cairo, at the tombs of the nobles in Thebes West, Upper Egypt, 3 types of tissues from different mummies were sampled to compare 13 well-known rehydration methods for mummified tissue with 3 newly developed methods. Furthermore, 3 fixatives were tested with each of the rehydration fluids. Meniscus, fibrocartilage, skin, and a placenta were used for this study. The rehydration and fixation procedures
word for word. And then he puts the visuals with it, as you see.
Were uniform for all methods. The stains used were standard hematoxylin and eosin, Elastica Van Giesen, periodic acid Schiff, and Grocott, and 5 commercially obtained immunohistochemical stains in...
Pause. I'm done with this. My point is, the man talking is AI technology. And Smash's own words, coupled with the words of the article, cut and pasted together, in a sense, to make you think Sheikh Anta Diop's melanin dosage test was correct. Because that was the point of Smash doing that. He got that desperate. That's intellectual treason, people. That is crimes against humanity. Crimes against black folk and against black folk. Intentionally miseducating and misleading black folk. Now, I'm about to play a video. It's going to piss a lot of people off. I'm telling you now. Because the second part of this video, we're going to get out of here. It's only like 13 minutes long. And then we're going to get up out of here. Maybe I'll convene a couple people if they want to come on the panel or what have you. But this video is only 13 minutes long. And it's humorous. And it's by a guy who has a channel called AK Nation. The conservative brother, black guy. And he goes in on black folk. Oh, I mean, he fucks with black folk. And he shows how we be fucking. I mean, like, he has some real shit, right? So he's such a realist about black folks' condition that he pisses people off. Like sometimes I do. Right? And he's harsh in this video I'm about to play. So I'm warning you ahead of time. It may hurt your feelings. But sometimes I like this harsh shit that hurts feelings. Because sometimes people be sleeping so hard. Them on the shoulder won't wake them up. Sometimes you gotta violently shake a motherfucker to wake him up. Wake up! Wake up! Because some people be sleep that deep. So this is one of those videos where he's just violently shaking you up. And he's just using logic to make his point. So that's why I have in the title, Black Egypt Logically Destroyed. And this is his logic, which is just some real logic. And it's just some real talk. People are not going to want to hear it. It's going to hurt your feelings. You know what I mean? Because he's clowning sub-Saharan Africa. You know what I mean? And using humor. He's not lying. But as black Americans, knowing that we come from West and Central Africa, when somebody comes for your people, he's making a hard point that you're not Egyptians and you niggas ain't built that shit in Egypt. You ain't built no pyramid, no sphinx, and them structures. Or you would have built it in sub-Saharan Africa. Right? So this is what the video is about. So I'm warning you ahead of time. It may piss you off. Put your big boy pants on. You know what I mean? Don't get your panties all in a bunch. You know what I mean? Laugh it off. Do what you got to do. Even one of my favorite moderators might get mad at me for this one. So let's just go here and play it though. It's 13 minutes, and then we may talk for 5 more minutes, and then we'll get out of here. But I posted this video about 2 years ago. I think it got about 3,000 views. I'm not sure. But I said, let me just play it again. And I said, let me play it after I fuck with Smash Rockwell. Okay, so here we go. It's called AK Nation Destroys Black Egypt with a Logic. And then I have warning, it may hurt your feelings. So I want to give AK Nation News, excuse me, I just said AK Nation. Sorry. AK Nation News, I want to give him a shout out. And I'm playing his video. Here we go.
You niggas ain't built shit. A fucking straw hut. You niggas ain't built nothing but a bunch of straw huts out of elephant dung and shit. Listen, niggas didn't build none of that shit, because when you would see, listen, you would see evidence today. Some of that shit would be in sub-Saharan Africa. There's none of that shit in sub-Saharan Africa, okay? Y'all think it's interesting that the little piece of... y'all don't find this shit interesting, man. Y'all don't find this shit interesting, man. Look at the map of Africa, right? All the cool shit in Africa is right by Europe, in Egypt. All the shit, all the structures, all the pyramids and shit is right here. In this little piece right here by Europe. And they can't find one multi-level structure in the rest of Africa. They can't even find a 2-story building. Just think about that. Black archaeologists, white archaeologists, all archaeologists, okay? All the archaeologists combined. They cannot find one multi-level structure outside of this one part of Africa that's right next to Europe. The whole rest of Africa, they can't find one multi-level structure. That means 2 floors. They can't find one multi-level structure. Ruins, no ruins, none of that shit. You don't think that's it? You don't find that odd that the only shit that's really like that people are proud of happened right there in that one little tip of Egypt, just that one little corner of Egypt, and on the rest of the whole fucking continent, you can't find another multi-level like them niggas built the pyramids, and they didn't build shit else in the rest of Africa. Y'all find that as interesting? Niggas never built nothing else. Yeah, mud don't go that high, man. It ain't no way, man. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be, and I'm from Africa. See, the thing that's different about me is I was born in Lagos. Okay? I was born on the continent of Africa. I would be upset if we built the pyramids and they were saying we didn't do it, but it ain't no fucking way we built the pyramids, man. This is what they didn't find one multi-level structure. There was never no upstairs. Upstairs was not invented. There was never upstairs. Niggas did not know what upstairs was till the white man came. There was no such thing as upstairs in Africa. It was just all one level fucking places. I know niggas couldn't do that shit. Niggas been to fought, and killed each other before they did that shit. Look at this shit. We ain't built no fucking pyramids. Yeah, we ain't built no fucking pyramids, man. We ain't built no fucking pyramids, man. Stop saying that shit. Lying to yourself. You know the biggest problem with saying that black people invented the pyramids? Let me tell you the biggest problem with that. My biggest issue. Yeah, that's the only reason they say that, TJ Wilson, because it was on the continent of Africa. As if that means anything. As if that means anything. Because it's on the continent of Africa, black people must have built it. Look at all the shit on the continent of Africa now that fucking Asians and white people built. White people built all them cities. All them cities in Africa was built by white people.
during colonialism. Why niggas can't understand that? Lagos was built by white people, fucking Nairobi, Johannesburg, Cape Town, all the great cities in Africa was built by white people. So what the fuck they... Here's my problem, okay? With black people saying they built the pyramids. It make it look like, oh, well, look what we did. We built the pyramids, so we ain't that bad. Because we built the pyramids, so we could do great things. And niggas think that they got all this greatness in them and shit. When you gotta work for that shit, you can't rest on your laurels. You can't rest on your laurels. And let alone what Indian people can't look at the Taj Mahal and be like, yeah, the Taj Mahal. We built the Taj Mahal back in the day. So I guess, things is great now. Or Rome. We built the fucking Leaning Tower of Pizza. Look at us now. But niggas is resting on some fake laurels. Niggas not even resting on real laurels. We resting on fake laurels. You not supposed to rest on your laurels. You supposed to constantly try to improve. But niggas is resting on laurels that are fake. That's like somebody cheating on SATs and shit and getting to college and having to really do the work. None of them fucking scandal and shit. That's just like somebody cheating on the SATs, getting a 16, getting a perfect score on the SATs, and then showing up at college and really having to do the work. And then they fucking fail the test and talk about, well, at least I got 1,600 on SATs. And the teacher like, damn, I've never had such a dumbass student in my life. Every fucking thing I try to teach him, he fails at. And then he talking about something. Well, at least but remember, I got a perfect score on SATs. And the teacher like, damn, yeah, he did get a perfect score on SATs. But now he don't know fucking 2 plus 2. And you keep trying to teach this nigga some shit, and he can't get nothing. None of it. And your teacher's still like, hey, man, but he scored a perfect score on SATs, so I don't know, man, I don't know. And the only thing you could do then is look at yourself. Maybe I'm not a good teacher. Maybe something's wrong with me. I'm not a good teacher because he got a perfect score on his SATs, and now I'm teaching him he can't learn shit. So I gotta the problem gotta be me. And that's what white people doing. White people and everybody all over the world is acting like they the problem. Cause niggas can't function in civilized society. So everybody think it's them. Well, really, cause everybody like, damn, these niggas built the pyramids. They built the fucking pyramids. And now these niggas can't even keep their pants on their ass. They went from building the pyramids to can't keep their pants on their ass. And everybody thinking like, damn, we must have a fucked up society. Cause these people who built the pyramids can't even keep their pants on their ass. Like they give us points, so they get niggas like, what was it? It's like 250 points on the SAT, 230 points on the SAT. And listen, I got that. Back when I was in school, they give you, it was only the total, the high score you could get was 1,600. So they gave me some points, whatever. But I took them points. Fuck that. I forgot how many points they gave me, but they gave me some points for being a nigga. And they gave me extra time. I didn't have to, it wasn't time. I didn't have a time limit. Yeah, that's reparations. I took them points. Listen, as much shit as I talk, I'm taking all the free shit they give me. If somebody want to hire me on the basis of affirmative action, When can you start? I can start tomorrow, nigga. If you want to give me some free money, I'm taking it. Anything free for niggas, I'm taking it. I'm just saying you niggas didn't build the pyramids. I'm taking all the free shit, but I guess the pyramids is free shit. I guess that's some free shit. I guess I should stop saying that we didn't build the pyramid, because that's some free shit. They giving us some free shit by saying that we built that shit, knowing goddamn well we ain't built that fucking shit. Knowing goddamn well niggas ain't built that shit. Knowing goddamn well niggas didn't build that shit. No, I'm talking about they planned. Of course we know they were the labor. Of course we know that they was the slaves that built the shit. I'm talking about that designed the shit and did all that shit. I know, yeah, we know they were slaves to the Arabs. Arabs still got black slaves today. Nobody want to talk about it. If you niggas ain't gonna talk about the fact that Arabs got slaves today, all over the fucking Arab world, black slaves today, don't bring that shit up from back in the day. We know that the fucking Arabs had slaves back in them days. I'm asking you, whose idea was it to build the pyramids? Who planned the shit out? Who did it? Because there gotta be a layout. There gotta be a fucking diagram. There gotta be a plan. What do they call that shit with architecture? There gotta be a fucking a plan and shit. White folks had black slaves for 200 years. And niggas still run around and say 400 years. Ain't that crazy? White folk came over on the Mayflower in 1619. They abolished slavery in 1865. What do niggas always say? How long do niggas say they was in slavery in America? White folk came in 1619. They abolished slavery in 1865. Can somebody tell me how long niggas always say they was in slavery for? and I never heard a white person say, actually, or a white person say, about those numbers, never was heard a white person say, actually, niggas, white folks don't say that. White folks just let niggas talk. White folks don't never say, wait a second. 1619, 1865. That's like 250 years, man. Niggas don't say shit about that. You ain't gonna hear a peep about that. White folks had slaves from 1619 to 1865, and nigga, first thing they gonna say, 400 years of slavery. Niggas won't even round up. I can see if you want to round up. Round up. All right, we're going to round up to 300. Niggas skip 300 and they rounded up to 400. Niggas rounded up to 400. I never in my entire life heard a white person say, well, actually, Arabs been enslaving niggas since fucking the Stone Age. And castrated all the men. They castrated all the men. They cut all the men dicks, all of them. All the men had their dicks cut off. It's written into the religion. Islam, blacks, that's why it's so crazy that so many blacks are Muslims. It's written in Islam that black people should be slaves.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Hit number 8. Hold on. Hit a number 8 if you can hear me. It says that my... Oh, okay. It says my mic was unplugged. Okay, but I guess y'all can hear me. Now, that was brutal. Told you it was going to be brutal. Right? But it was just some hard-hitting reality. This is why I said Black Egypt logically destroyed. There wasn't no scholarship in there, but logically, I mean, that was brutal. That was even brutal for me, right? So, I just wanted to come on and clown a bit today and show this crime that Rockwell, wait a minute, committed, called intellectual treason, which is punishable by death or 5 years. We're going for the death penalty, people. And I got a phone call, a business phone call. I got to go pick up some products for some customers. Somebody wanted 60 vape cartridges, right? So I get a wholesale deal for people, if y'all didn't know. Y'all better hit me up. So I sell wholesale to people. I got to connect where I get it from. So I got to go pick up some stuff and get the hell out of here. Just wanted to have a little fun. How long was this? We was here for an hour today. An hour and 6 minutes, y'all. I think I'm going to come back when I get settled back down. It may be a late night live, right? So stay tuned. I may go live again tonight. Maybe about 10 o'clock at night, California time. I got to go run, people. I'm out.